quickly, there's a gentleman who, there's two gentlemen I want to introduce. We're getting lucky in this town because we picked up another senator, so that's more representation. And we're going to have another senator, but he's going to be working out of East Providence, and that's fine. That's our town solicitor, Billy Connolly, who I call him Peggy Fleming because his first time he's run for office, he skated. He had no opponent. So we call him Peggy Fleming, but Billy Connolly will be a senator for East Providence. But in reality here, we've got some good people, and we've got a gentleman who's running for a newly created Senate district. He's going to take part of Johnston. And he did one heck of a job when he was a council member in the town of Smithfield. So he knows government. He knows the importance how all politics is local. He knows the importance of ensuring that the local communities are taken care of via the State House. And I want to introduce him and say a few words because he's new to our area, and that's Steve Archambault, who's running for Senate.
Thanks, Mayor Paula, Senior, and Senator of the White House, and Senator Rooney, Congressman Andrew, all the distinguished guests who are here. I'm fortunate to now be a member and a part of this team, and I don't take that lightly. I grew up in Smithfield on a small dairy farm. My father and mother were farmers. Spent my life there, and I live in the same place I grew up in on Whipple Road. I was council president for a term, and I learned a lot at that time, and then I ran for attorney general. I came in second. It was a hard campaign, but I learned a lot about politics and about myself and about my passion to serve the public. I can tell you that this campaign's about more than just individuals, as you know. It's about getting out there and meeting people and making the contacts. When I go back to Smithfield and I meet with the people that are running for council there or running for state rep or the other positions, I always ask them, you're out, are you shaking hands, are you meeting people? And some will say, yeah, I'm out, I'm meeting people, and some kind of put their heads down. There's no substitute for getting out there and making the personal contacts and shaking hands and meeting people. So I'm committed to giving everything I can to the campaign. I walk every single day. I get out of my law practice at about 4 o'clock, 4:30, I meet my campaign manager where I left off the night before. Fortunately, the chairman, Pacheco, I've got some very advanced software. I pick up the software, and I follow my list, and I meet people. I look them in the eyes, shake their hands, and I get checked on regularly with phone calls by Jonathan Boucher. Do you need anything, Steve? Are you doing what you're supposed to do? And I throw everything I can into it. I'm committed to being a part of your team. I'm fortunate to be a part of Johnson. I also have, nice to see you, Mayor, I have 4,300 people in North Providence that I hope to be serving as well, and then all of Smithfield. District 22 is about 700 in Johnston from Our Lady of Grace down to Allendale, 4,300 in North Providence from around the police station down to the town hall and the Providence line, and then, of course, all of Smithfield. So it's an honor to be here tonight. Every time I come to a Johnson event, I feel passionate and patriotic, and I feel fortunate and blessed to be a part of this team. So I'm going to keep shaking hands, working hard. Look forward to meeting each and every one of you, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to be a part of your team. Thank you.
I want to clarify something with my friend Mayor Labate. Just because there's 4,300 people, we only got 7. We're going to share them equally. Don't get too crazy. Come on.
I didn't come here to speak tonight. No, but I need to tell you, you are very, very fortunate to have this guy as your mayor. I can speak from maybe the other side of being in many, many meetings with Joe out of the town of Johnston. And I can honestly tell you, and from my heart, that you couldn't ask for a better leader and for a person that has the town at heart 24 hours a day in Joe Policina. And it's an honor for me to say that he's allowed me to be his friend. Joe, love you.
The only problem is, Mayor Labate and I get ourselves in trouble. I heard last week that Mayor Tavares removed us from the Christmas card list. He starts sending rescues there. As I said, and I think of the team, Rep. Carnival just came in. You stop and think. Carnival, Falella, Yuchi, Lombardo, okay, Archambault, Costantino. What a team we have! It's just amazing. We've got some fine individuals that really care. know, Deb Filella, she has a race, but Deb is one of the most sincere, hard-working individuals I've ever met. One time, I have to tell you, Chris, one time I turned on the TV and Deb was up there arguing. I said, Debbie, arguing? And she was arguing with the speaker over a bill that affected Johnson. She got it passed. So she works so hard. It's just amazing what she does. And I think after that, the speaker learned not to mess with you, Deb. So that was a good thing. So, you know, we have to make sure we get people out to vote. I want to introduce one more individual who won his primary, is now the endorsed Democrat, represents a portion of Johnson in the West End, and that's Greg Costantino. Come up there.
I want to thank everybody. This brings me back to 1974 when Joe Dawley was running for mayor in the city of Providence. And yes, an organization. Just to be in this room tonight reminds me of that time when everybody here is participating to bring in the Democrats, and I feel honored to be here. I promise you that when I'm elected, I will help the town of Johnston to the best of my ability. In addition to that, I work with everybody in this room, and I appreciate being here. So thank you so much. Thank you.